Hi, this presentation is dedicated to introduction to matrices in Matlab, which Matlab is essentially is a tool for matrices since it is if you translate it into a full word, Matlab means matrix laboratory. So let's begin. Everything is a matrix. All MATLAB variables are multidimensional arrays, no matter what type of data. A matrix is a two-dimensional array often used for linear algebra. Array creation. To create an array with 4 elements in a single row, separate the elements with either a comma or a space. So like here you can see 16 and then space 2 space 3 space 13, just like that. This type of array is called a row vector. To create a matrix that has multiple rows, separate the rows with semicolons, which would be a dot with a comma. To manipulate them, uh, in order to manipulate them, MATLAB allows you to process all of the values in the matrix using a single arithmetical operator of the function. For example, answer, which is ANS. Here you can see all the commands that you can apply to your matrix in order to operate it. For example, matrix multiply, m times array multiply, matrix power to get it to some sort of like int squared or cubed, whatever you want, and then power, which is array power, and so forth. So what's a script and what's a function? A script is an M file containing MATLAB statements, which means that a statement has a certain command for a MATLAB to prepare a certain operations. Functions are like any other M file, but they accept arguments. So here you can see an example of a function or a script. It's easier to code in matrix ways because it gives you such a broad variety of different ways you can create your program with, and it really simplifies the process of creation of some automation program. Script M files are pretty large, and they do take quite a while to create. So as you can see, it is easier to label your commands, and before you do anything, you would want to put labels such as these, the greens, load image files, multiplicative, white field normalization, and so forth, just to operate easier and to see what you're doing in MATLAB. Here you can see some of the results of script and matrix programming in MATLAB. XYZ, the coordinates, which are peaks, and then mesh, which is like a texture for the 3D object that you created here, which is a mountain or something like that. There's some more script programming as well. You can also create simple plots in MATLAB, uh, which are also created by using matrices or manually. If you put manually the um, XYZ coordinates, that will do it as well. Next commands are whos, help STH, look for STH, clear STH, and CLC. So whos whose is a command that is a variable in a workspace actually, which is very useful in finding different things. If you're looking for a certain command and if you want to add the value, that will that will list the alphabetical order of the names, sizes, and types of variable currently active in the workspace. Also, help STH gives you an idea if you're lost. It will give you an advice of what you can do to fix the issue. If the command or matrix is not working, it will help you to figure out the probable cause of your error. Look for is basically a search. Clear is obviously a function for clearing your window, getting rid of all the functions. And the next one is CLC, uh, which is a command for clear command window, and it clears all input and output from command window display and gives you the clean screen. And that's it. Thank you.